Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Seattle Mariners. Could be a low-scoring affair with these two on the mound. First pitch is next. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, center fielder, number 1.
Hit hard down the line. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
Taylor Motter comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's Mark Reynolds. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Mark Reynolds.
And he takes ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he let off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. To 2-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he froze him on the breaking ball that time. Mark Reynolds is the second out of the opening frame. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Chase Headley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Granderson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Neil Walker. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And the pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and Reynolds with some trouble. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Curtis Granderson. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Curtis Granderson.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Here's Chris Owings now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Alex Avila, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Fowler has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Avila.
And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Ball 2.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch on its way to Avila. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. 4-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Matt Adams now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Carlos Santana now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. None out. Runners at first and second. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Dexter Fowler now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
So he got him swinging. Dexter Fowler goes down for the second out in the bottom half. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. In to score the runner from second. Adams rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another chance? Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball that just misses inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Dyson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, Yasmani Tomas, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Benintendi. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Riding in once again, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Taylor Motter steps into the box. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in to try it again. Neil Walker. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Neil Walker
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he is in there. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch.
And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Outside, 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88, 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Granderson. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Shin-Soo Choo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
A lot of times.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson going back. Gone! Standing in, Matt Adams. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back. I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Here's Dexter Fowler now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat.
Right fielder.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kepler.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Reynolds rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he's safe. Here's Chris Owings now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout from the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fowler on the run. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs. So getting him out of the game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
The shortstop, number 61.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Granderson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's Chase Headley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Headley.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Too high. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Walker.
He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard but foul. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The catcher, number 13. Alex.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Walker. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder, number
Here's
1.
Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and here's Justin Smoke now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Smoke.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Fouled back. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for
Stepping
Seattle,
in and ready for another
fielder,
shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around first, digging for 2. Now Choo around second. He'll try for 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Matt Adams now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Matt Adams.
Andrew Chafin is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Danny Valencia will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Santana.
Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And he lays off for ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now another 1-2. And this one gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Right fielder.
Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Taylor Motter steps into the box. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Third baseman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Mark Reynolds. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lined back over second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
This one's flared out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Chase. Headley.
Leading off for the Mariners. Third baseman.
Shelby Miller will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Arizona, number 26, Shelby Miller.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Check swing grounder to the right side. To his left, Reynolds. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2.
Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch. Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Now Miller on 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off
Curtis
for Arizona.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Yasmani Tomas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Left fielder. Shin-Soo
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Granderson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. In now Danny Valencia. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game. Kenny Vargas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Ball 2 now.
2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson going back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The catcher,
Riding in once again, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ground ball right into the shift. Mutter on the grass, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Gerard Dyson.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler giving chase. 1 away. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Jake Lamb standing in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And this is low, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0, doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's Dexter Fowler now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Now Miller on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now as Dribble Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Chase Headley, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will. Here's Mark Reynolds. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The first baseman, number 12.
Tapped out in front of home.
Reynolds.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
The left fielder, number 3.
It is Curtis Granderson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Shin-Soo Choo. Strike a pose. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Looking forward to this matchup. And it's next on MLB Network.
Right fielder, number 16.
Ben Gamel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Granderson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and that retires the side. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter
right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw on-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Dexter Fowler is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Taylor Motter is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on this game. Matt, it's early, but, man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is on the ground over to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. This is foul right side.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Chris Davis now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Granderson going back, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Striding into the box, Tim Beckham. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in, number 12. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 12.
First offering on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting 8.
So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Owings to his left. He's there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The pitcher, number 39.
Settling in now, Kevin Gossman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Left fielder,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit in the air out to left. Rosario is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Curtis Granderson. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Gamble is in pursuit, and that's the third out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, number 16. Ben Gamble.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Adam
Here's the center
Jones.
fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. In now, Chris Owings. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Chris Owings.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Avila.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, and Avila's gone as well. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Jonathan Scope.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Granderson over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready now, number 12, a base hit in his first trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
This one's flared out toward left. Rosario coming on, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Motter.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in, Kevin Gossman. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Catcher, Kevin Gossman.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in once again, Ben Gamel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Granderson, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Motter gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Mark Reynolds.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it. 1 out. So striding forward now, Max Kepler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Too low, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fielder, Curtis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curtis Granderson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and ready for another chance. Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Eddie Rosario.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The second base.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Owings is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman, Chris.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at bat, Zach Greinke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled right back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Popped high in the air. Number 12 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 12. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 12.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Fowler giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Pitch is popped up. Avila is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Kevin Gossman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit out towards second. Owings has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the...
Digging in once again, Taylor Motter. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the pitch.
Lamb.
Jake Lamb is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is line to left, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Right fielder number 16, Ben Gamble.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kepler comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting number 10.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Motter. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. This is hit well out to straightaway center. Back is Fowler, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... So digging in now, Max Kepler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Curtis Granderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets. Boy, he's been
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jonathan Scope.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's Chris Davis now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Reynolds in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Tim Beckham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Beckham.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to 3rd now with still just 1 away. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, number 12. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. At the plate, Alex Avila. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
21.
Now at the plate, Zach Greinke. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan. Like
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones racing back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
The pitcher is Kevin Gossman. His record is now 3-2.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, center fielder, number 29.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Taylor Motter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. Into the box, Jake Lamb. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Mark
Striding in, Mark Reynolds. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Max Kepler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It is Curtis Granderson, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Chris Owings now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Chris Owings.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, right fielder Ben Gamble.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Granderson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Center fielder.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Lays off 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 now to Jones. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first. Reynolds is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So striding forward now is Yasmani Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dexter
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Taylor Motter. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Mark Reynolds will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Number 6, Jonathan.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
A little bit outside. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's Chris Davis now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in, Mark Trumbo, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Fowler. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Ready now, number 12. He'll take his first hacks here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Walker comes set. Here's the 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Granderson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Max Kepler. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. 3-1, here it is. Hard ground ball, defense played him perfectly. Scope is there, throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding in, Tim Beckham on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Beckham.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Fastball in there, 3-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kurt Suzuki. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Suzuki rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. After it is Granderson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The catcher, number 13.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Standing in, Yasmani Tomas. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yasmani Tomas goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Dexter Fowler is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Jake
First
Lamb.
pitch on its way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 12.
At the plate.
Reynolds.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there. In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard back up the middle. Mutter has it. And a rather easy first out. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Mark Trumbo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Number 12.
First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Max Kepler.
Hit out towards second. Scope has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. It is Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Schoop ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Ready for another shot now.
13.
Alex Avila. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And standing in, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in, Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kepler is there. Makes the play. 1 away. And that one just not deep enough. So they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Avila. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Eddie Rosario waits on deck. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Low with the splitter. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. Walker comes set. 3-0 on its way. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Chris Davis.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Yasmani Tomas. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Dexter.
He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Ready for another chance? Taylor Motter. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Richard. Blyer. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Number 12 is there, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom. Craig Gentry will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Orioles. Number 14, Craig Gentry.
Randall Delgado takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Number 12 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-0 now. Tim Beckham waits on deck. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Tim Beckham.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And this is taken outside for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Striding in once again, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mark
First
Reynolds.
delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And there's ball one. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. It is Curtis Granderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamble will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. So striding in, Adam Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Eddie Rosario.
Brad Boxberger will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Brad Boxberger.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if he can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. But I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. You get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped fouled at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Owings. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Adam Warren. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1-1. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 2 for 3 thus far. The pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Here's Craig Gentry, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And that misses. 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now
so
batting,
striding forward.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped up. Mutter on the move, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Standing in,
now
Taylor Motter, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ketel Marte will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Donnie Hart.
Marte now pitching for the Orioles, number 57, Donnie Hart.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready now, Jake Lamb. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Jake Lamb.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Mark Reynolds is on deck. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Brad Brock is summoned in the
Reynolds. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
He's set, and the
number
pitch.
35,
Mark Reynolds stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now 1 away. So digging in now, Max Kepler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Grounded up the first baseline. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Man, we're seeing some pitching right now. He's 1 out away from getting out of the woods in this nasty situation. Bases loaded, no outs. He gets the first 2 guys out, and he's this close. Let's see what happens with this batter, if he can get out of it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted into the air out towards center field. Jones is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll be the one to start things out against.
Bottom of the ninth for the Orioles. Right fielder, Ben
Andrew Chafin is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Joey Rickard will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Joey Rickard.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Owings has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
3-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
So he sets him down swinging. Eddie Rosario goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Archie Bradley takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Jonathan Scope stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb in foul ground makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Offensively, the Diamondbacks tonight relied heavily on the work of this man, Mark Reynolds. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kansas City, third baseman, number 19.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Spot tonight, center fielder number 16, Paulo Orlando.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So stepping in, third, Buster Posey. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are two gone. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a ball 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and that retires the side. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly, and that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second.
So striding forward now, Taylor Motter. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Late that time for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Jake Lamb standing in now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Now a throw over to first. From the stretch, he's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. At the plate, Mark Reynolds. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Orlando's on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Edwin
Into the
Encarnacion.
windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Granderson going back. Still ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove. In is Jorge Soler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Lamb is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Jesse
Standing
Hahn.
in, Jesse Hahn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with the fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in to try it again. Chesler Cuthbert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 now.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right, and Granderson will make the catch, and the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder Max
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Curtis Granderson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Owings now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This is back toward the mound. Oh, and he misses it.
He's good.
Settling in now, Alex Avila. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch on its way to Avila. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the 1st out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And he is in there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Edwin Encarnacion. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Fouled back. From the stretch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Out of here, and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. Soler is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores. Striding in once again, Jesse Hahn. He reached on a single in his first try. Shelby Miller is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning,